Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is another edition of Premiere Pro. We're going to be learning about graphics, how to add them to your video projects. All right, so we're going to begin at the beginning. You should have imported the GIF from Google Classroom. I'm going to be clicking on this from our source panel and dropping it into the timeline. I'm just clicking and dragging. What I'd like to do actually before this is I'd like to start a new sequence entirely, just in case you see something different. So I'm going to start where you start. So I'm going to click and drag the GIF in here, and you might see this mismatch warning. If you see that, you want to click on Change Sequence Settings. And the reason for this is Premiere Pro automatically can detect the sequence settings of your shot. And so this is just a quick and easy step. You don't want to use the keep existing unless you've have some other different kind of plan that you want to use. All right, so here we are in the beginning. Now I'd like you to go up here to the graphics workspace. This should pop up the essential graphics panel. And what this is just a menu of pre-made graphics that are ready to be used in any project. I'm going to click Film Title here and drag it into the second layer, second track. Let's play that now. So it's pretty good. It has animation, it has effects, it's got transitions. It looks good. So to make adjustments to this pre-made graphic, I'm going to click on the shot, and that should result in this essential graphics panel popping up. And really the only thing you need to do is to change the name and the episode name. So I'm clicking on your title here, and I'm going to rename this The Gift. I'm just writing that in. Episode name, I'm double clicking, and I'm going to write Coming Christmas 2020. Pretty cool. Something that I do notice in both of these graphics is that we have kind of a white font and white background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this, and I'm going to add a stroke. You should remember that a stroke is just a line outlining text, and I'll pop it up to 6, just writing in 6 there. Okay, so now it has more contrast, so it's just a little bit easier to read. Click stroke, clicking black, and then clicking on the number of the size and changing it to 6. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. I'll play it back. All right, pretty nice. All right, next up, we're going to learn how to add credits. So this is the end of the movie. You can go up to the toolbar here in the middle and grab the Type tool. Okay, so that's already been clicked. And then I can go here to this window and, oops, okay. All right, so then you can just add a text box like this, okay? And you can just start typing in credits, blah, blah, blah. Notice I still have the stroke added, which is a nice addition. To save time, however, I'm going to just paste in some credits that I've already made here. Here are some fun, zany credits that I made in advance just to speed things along. All right, so I'm going to paste them in. You'll notice that it's aligned to the left, so I'll center it to make it look more like a real movie. And I'm going to click on the timeline, and for some reason you have to click out of this and then click back in to do the next thing, which is to roll the credits. And this is going to, as you imagine, move the credits off screen and roll them from bottom to top in end off screen. You can change this if you want to. Let's play it now. Okay, so that's basically how you create rolling credits. Now, you can move this to the end. And of course, I could have kept this entirely in the project itself. Another thing that you can do is you can change the length of this. And by doing so, the credits will speed up. All right. The last thing that you should know about is that Premiere Pro is a little bit fussy on adding a lot of text. So in the event that we want a larger credit sequence, what we have to do is we have to go up here to New Layer, Text, and then we can add more text. So what I'll do is I'll go back here, I'll add the cast. Vladimir Putin is in this movie. Okay, so we're back up here, double clicking there. Then I'm going to go here to the selection tool so I can move the second chunk of text around. So there you have it. This is creating a larger credit sequence. I have to move this in. Cast. Grandpa Wade. Grandma Wade. Doorman 1. Doorman 2. Drake. In this movie, Drake is played by Kanye West. And I'll just move this cast over. All right, so that is how we do it. So I'll go back to the project. Let's look again. It's pretty fast. I might slow it down a bit. Okay, so today what I'd like you to do is do just this. I'd like you to create a title page using the essential graphic templates. You don't necessarily have to pick a film title, the one that I've used. In fact, it would probably be better if you try another one. Then I want you to create a rolling credit sequence. And remember, to get this graphic to roll, you have to click on it once and then like click away from it. Like this won't automatically appear once you start creating a credit sequence. I don't know why that is. And fill it in with your own sort of jokey names. This isn't how real ones look, but you get the idea. All right, so that's it for today. Enjoy.